Adventurous kids, explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West Adventurous Kids, learning and fun. Adventurous Kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about the Canada-United States border. The Canada-United States border, officially known as the international boundary, is the longest international border in the world shared between the same pair of countries. The terrestrial boundary, including small portions of maritime boundaries on the Atlantic, Pacific, and Arctic coast, as well as the Great Lakes, is 5,525 miles long, including 1,538 miles shared with Alaska. The border crosses 13 U.S. states and 8 Canadian provinces and territories. It is Canada's only land border. The Canada-United States border was established in the 1760s as a boundary between New York and Quebec. The 49th parallel was set as the border between the United States and Canada in 1846 after the U.S. negotiated with Britain to end the border dispute. In 1909, under the Boundary Waters Treaty, the International Joint Commission was established for Canada and the U.S. to investigate and approve projects that affect the waters and waterways along the border. To travel to Canada, you need to meet several requirements, including travel document. You'll need to have a valid passport, birth certificate, certificate of citizenship or naturalization. If you're a U.S. citizen over 16, you can also use a passport card or enhanced driver's license EDL. If you're visa exempt or national traveling by air, you'll need an electronic travel authorization ETA. An ETA is valid for up to 5 years or until your passport expires. You must be in good health. You must have no criminal or immigration related convictions. You must convince an immigration officer that you have ties to your home country, such as a job, home, financial assets, or family. Customs and immigration declaration. You can submit your customs immigration declaration online using up to 72 hours before you arrive. You can also complete it at an airport, kiosk, or e-gate. Auto insurance. You'll need proof of auto insurance. U.S. auto insurance is accepted. Children traveling with only custodial parent or guardian may need a written letter of consent from the other parent. The letter should be notarized and preferably in English. Children under 19 traveling with a school group, religious group, social or cultural organization, or sports team can present original or copy of their birth certificate. The group must also provide a letter with the group's name, supervising adult, and a list of children on the trip. Residents of both nations who own property adjacent to the border are forbidden to build within the 20 feet boundary vista without permission from the International Boundary Commission. They are required to report such construction to their respective governments. All persons crossing the border are required to report to the customs agency of the country they have entered. Where necessary, fences or vehicle blockades are used. In remote areas where staffed border crossings are not available, there are hidden sensors on roads, trails, railways, and wooded areas which are located near the crossing points. There is no border zone. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection routinely sets up checkpoints as far as 100 miles into the U.S. territory. In August 2020, the United States constructed a 2.4-mile short cable fencing along the border between Abbotsford, British Columbia, and Whatcom County, Washington. Thank you for watching this episode of Adventurous Kids. Yeehaw!
did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous